Hello everyone, this is JRollon talking for us explaining how to create how to fly a tutorial I have made before on the PFD, and I wanted to make it on video because I have seen that there are people that I don't know why they don't usually read the documentation, thinking that it's a boring stuff, but I think they should. So I have wanted to create this video to let all the people, all the user of the CRJ and future people see how this airplane was created. That way you can decide if it's good enough for you, the system that are created are good enough for you, and the precision of the plane is good for you. So let's go inside. We are going to make a flight from Salamanca. This is Salamanca. This is an airport that I made. It's for free. You can download it for free on my webpage, JRollon.com. And we are going to Valencia. It's all explained on the PFD tutorial in Spanish and in English also. So come with us, and we are going to make this trip with only 3 people inside, just a carrier flight for deliver this airplane to Valencia. So we get inside, and as you can see, this is the normal track IR I have. If I move outside, that is quite not good. But as a video as I saw before, we are going to open the cabin. A video I saw before, we can use the plugin that is Pilot View, that is this one, that I created several cameras for using. In that way we can access behavior like 2D panels, and we can manage through these panels and navigate. But I prefer to use the normal track IR 3D option, because I usually want to visit, to look for an instrument. If I go to a panel, I don't know right now where is that panel, and this way I know where I am going to, where I have to look or wherever. So we connect this. Well, I'm going to hide it. Right now, you don't notice anything different with the track IR normal, but it is because if I go this way, I cannot go further. I put limitations. Front, I cannot go. Got backwards, I cannot go more backwards like this. To the right, no more than this. So this is quite good. And also it allows the 2D panels, that is quite good. This is the 1.1 version. As you can see, one little details we have added. It's the hiding of the yoke for those people that couldn't see these switches. That, as you can see with track IR, there is no problem at all. And we are going to start the plane and follow the procedures. I don't know how to pronounce that word in English, it's difficult for me, sorry for my English. And we are going to start the battery, the main battery. So we fit the plane. As you can see right now, we have 2 screens, this and this. They can pop up, we can see information about them. And we are going to switch off the warning lights. And we need to feed all the airplane to have more displays. We can do it different ways, and we are going to do connecting the APU. We could connect an external GPU outside, and it's available here in this plane to use it. But in this case, we are going to use the connection of the APU. So for doing that, for example, extend this display. You can see door closed in the APU. we connect this, and then it's going to open the APU door that is behind the plane outside for the exhaust gases, and we started. Maybe you can hear I have both loaded the sound because to let me speak. Once it's close to 100%, it's going to switch on a green light here, the available light. So we are going to wait that so. Okay, we have the available light, so right now we can leave the fuel burning. Even if you look at here, you're going to see how the fuel is burning if you wait. But right now I want to explain something about the fuel. There are 3 tanks. If you fill this tank that right now it's not empty, you can follow more procedures, correct procedures in the tutorial, but it would take so long here for the video. The plane, after the starting, would automatically, without doing anything, fill from this tank, the medium tank, to the external tanks to fill them the maximum time possible. That is something inside the plane. It's a characteristics of the plane. So you don't have to worry if you find it something like strange on that. So we connect the APU generator, and we can see that those both all the screens are ready for working. Here you can see that the IRS is not initialized, so we have to do that so. And because it takes 7 minutes to initialize, it's better to do it at the beginning. I'm going to move this one. Okay, and we go here. Connect the navigation IRS. If you do this not, it's going not to be aligned. Some people ask me there is a bug. They couldn't align it. It's not a bug. You have to do the procedures correctly. So we go to the FMS that we got. We can type here the 3D, but it's more clear to see on the video here. We go to position unit, and we type the ECAO of the airport we are right now. It's Salamanca, Lesa. So we'll type it here in the scratch pad. Okay. Introduce it here. It gives us the coordinates that you can see are not the same like this because they are different, but this is the position right now, so they have to match it between both of them. So the airport is here, so we copy the coordinates here on the scratch pad, here pressing this one, the second right, and then because we set the IRS to nav, we can copy that. That way, when we do that so, the IRS align do not taxi will appear on the PFD. So we can continue. We can continue to making the programming of the route we are going to have today. You have more information about the tutorial and everything in the PFD. You can download in X-Aviation.com inside of the page of the CRJ. But here, I know, right? Remember, I have made several times this flight, so it's no problem for me. We go here and flight plan here on this button one, and we are going to Valencia. The ICAO code is LEVC. LEVC in Spanish. So we see the distance. Straight line. We move it. Sorry. Okay. We move it there. You can hide out the frames, so you have less difficulties to show the displays and everything like that. So we put the MFD in this situation in the full circle display, and we can zoom and see that it's a straight line right now. There is no departure variable in Salamanca. As you can see, we can see the standard starts, but there is nothing to choose. we're going to start from the, you see how the, right now it has initialization, the primary flight display. So we are going to set this one, select, there is nothing to choose anymore, so no problem in that. So we are going to continue with the flight plan. We are right now on the 1, 2 page, so we press next page. And the first thing we are going to do is go direct to Unsol. So we type Unsol, and because typing in here, not the buyer, it's going to appear at the direct. So go to direct. As you can see here, we can zoom. We can zoom. The Unsol appears there. It's the first waypoint. But then we are going to go center, but center through an airway that is the A33. So we type A33. This type, we type it here on the via. We type it on the via, and appears at discontinuity. As you can see, the discontinuity goes to the center of the world, but we have to clear that discontinuity. So we want to flight until center. So we type center and insert here. So this continuity is closed, and as you can see here, there are a lot of points between Unsol and center. We have saved the way to type in all of them. So we go to a departure arrival. As you can see, it's selected this one, so we press it again, and we go to destination. And first of all, we have to select the star procedure. We are going to select Center 1 Charlie, sorry, and we choose Center 1 Charlie. As you can see, there are 7 pages. Still, there are more there, but we are going to choose this one. We are going to land. The approach is going to be an ILS 30. And the transition is going to be Mulet. Okay, so we press select. Okay, we can go to the final plan, and we are going to save it in our hard drive. We can input. You see, I have written. I have to delete everything and write it again. Iberia 032, and we type it here on the flight, and that is clear the scrap out, and we hide the FMS. Okay, we have now to, well, I pick up this one because I want to do something before doing that, so because we have to check that everything is okay, because if we go here, we can see the zooming, but it's a mess of points, so we don't know if it's correct or not. So we have to make it like this, visible in some points, 2 points for example. And we can, in this circle area, we can run or follow the route to know if everything is okay. So just pressing, don't problem about this line, it's normal. Just pressing the arrow, up arrow, or we could press here with animation. Can follow the points, and you can see that they are centered. And as you can see, the procedure of the arrival, the star is DMA arc. That is the one that I love that. So difficult to make in flight in manually, but so easy making in automatically. So as you can see, also they have because this you can go here with here, zoom a little more, and as you can see here is well, you cannot read it, but it's here is Valencia, and there's a line there. Also it loads the go around procedure, so the plane, if not good, is going to fly the go around. So we return to our point, our first point, that is Salamanca, and we are going to starting the engines. So for doing that, first of all, we have to communicate with the ATC, and we have to communicate the ATC here through here. So we can go here, the CON 1, select the frequency. I don't remember right now, so we select the frequency. Okay. And just make activate pressing twice. And that way we could call in eval, whatever, them to give up permission to start the engines. So they give up permission to start the engine, so we switch off the beacon. The beacon, the light side, the red one, the collision one. So we have to first of all give air to the engines, because the engines, the blades that are outside are, if you go outside flying, are very big, so they cannot rotate it at the beginning. So the thing to make it is just using the air that coming from the little engine, that is the APU, to move that blades that are bigger. So we are going to go here to the page that is the electric. No, sorry, this is the electric. This is okay. The environment control system page, and we can see here that the APU. This is the bleed air coming from the APU. And these are the valves. So we are going to open the valves. So we open the APU valve, and you see the air is coming through it and stopping to the back, because the back is closed, it's off. So there is no air coming to the cockpit of the cabin. So right now we see that the air from the APU is coming with 54 pressure to this engine, the left engine. So we could start this one, but we want to start this one first. If we start it, the normal procedure to start is we can ignition and press this one. You can see nothing happens here, no movement, anything. So that is because there is no air coming from that. So close this one, and we have to open this one. You have seen that the open of this one, you have seen the pressure is the middle of the other one, because the same air is coming through both of them. We could start the engines with the APU air or another air coming from another engine, and this is realized on this plane. And of course you cannot start any engine up in different altitudes, so you have to be below an altitude to start the engine, and this is also simulated here on this plane. If you have a problem, you have to go down or maybe start another engine with the one you have left, but you have to have several conditions to do that. So, and that can be read it inside the manual. Okay, so we have now the possibility to start an engine, so we are going to start engines. We're going here, could do it with this doesn't matter, and we start. You can see then this is coming, and we have to wait to 15 to give fuel, to allow fuel coming, so the engine starts. And you can see there how the engines are starting. Okay, and now we have to start the second one. You have to be very careful not rising up the red lever before it comes to 15, because if not you are going to have a hot start and you can burn the plane, and also this is simulated, so you have to be careful. If you do it sooner than that, you have to stop it. You have to stop the process here with this button and then put down the lever before, because if not, this you have to apply this one to switch off the engines, to burn off the engines. Okay, we have both engines started, so we are going to, first of all, we are going to program everything to start making the taxi.